Suppose $1,000 is invested into an account that offers a 5% annual interest rate compounded semi-annually. How much is in the account after 2 years? Well, this video and this video only is for demonstrative purposes. It is not going to be the way you actually will do this problem in the future. It is only to show you that compound interest comes from repeated use of simple interest. So in the beginning, a sub 0, the initial amount was $1,000. And what is happening in this problem is twice a year, because it says semi-annually, for 2 years, we'll create 4 periods. At the end of every single one of those periods, interest is being charged. So from the first day up and until the day before the 6-month mark, there's $1,000 in the account. But then once the 6th month mark, did it first time, hits, then we earn interest. And it's given by simple interest, 1,000 times 1 plus 0.05 times t. Well, 6 months is how much of a year? 1/2. So each one of these periods is going to be 1/2. Now, I don't care what this answer is. It's not the purpose of the problem. We're just learning how simple interest turns into compound interest. So now what happens, whatever this number is, that number is the principal for the next 6 months. So from the 6 months up until one day before 12 months, that just sits there as our P. But then once the 12th month hits, then it earns interest at the same rate and for the same amount of time. So notice we are multiplying 1 plus 0.05 times 1/2 twice. Well, in mathematics, when you're writing something twice as a product, you notice you can just put a square on it. So whatever that number is, not important. That now becomes the new principal for the next term. So from 12 months up to the day before 18 months, that amount just sits there. And then on the beginning of the 18 months, it earns interest at, guess what, the same rate and for the same amount of time. So we have a square and we have a 1. What does that make the new exponent? A 3. So after the 3rd period, we now have this 1 plus RT raised to the 3rd. So after 1 period, it was raised to the 1st. We just didn't write it. After 2 periods, it was raised to the 2nd. 3 periods to the 3rd. You can probably guess 4 periods raised to the 4th. So again, not concerned about the answer. This video was just to show you that you can get compound interest from repeated use of simple interest. After this video, when it is a compound interest problem, we will be using the compound interest formula.